1329 Corvidae. We're doing a wrap up with Chris McGill from Aztec Property Inspections. Chris, you've got the floor.
All right. Well, the gist of it is overall the house was in very good shape. Well built, well maintained. There's always a couple things to talk about. Several of the exterior doors are fogged, so we have dual pane. The seal's damaged, the argon gas or whatever gas was in there has seeped out, our atmosphere's got in there. So the back 3 windows are fogged. You can just take this out or add one here. Easy fix. One thing that's kind of unusual is the burners and the cooktop, or the vent, are plugged into the island circuit. Normally the vent has its own circuit, but when this is on and you trip the GFCI, it goes out and then you can't light the burners. So normally the fan has its own 20 amp circuit. So now there was some termite droppings in the attic. I would definitely get a termite inspection. And they'll find that kind of damaged wood on the exterior as well. That looks more like a wood rot or some kind of fungus. Both heaters worked great. There's 2 forced air units. There's no AC, but it's been pre-plumbed for AC. So you have exterior refrigerant lines that run to the outside of the garage for future AC if you want to add that. 2 separate zones. One's all the living space and then one's all the bedrooms. The office is included in the living space, not the bedrooms. There is a duct that's disconnected in the attic space, so that definitely needs to be addressed. I saw that there was a gap, pulled it out, took a picture, and put it back. A kind of unconventional installation was noted at both heaters, the way that they ran the intake air into the units. Normally you add what's called a plenum, just an air handler. So you add a separate metal box, put your intake air into that runs through the unit and out. But they've run 2 intake airs on both units directly into the unit. It's just unconventional. It's not how you are supposed to do it. Not to say it won't work, and it's working right now, but that's really not optimal. Another thing is both gas lines go through the housing. So the current code is you want a gas sediment trap to capture any sand or dirt that's in the gas. But also the flexible gas connector penetrates the housing and goes up into the housing. It should be hard piped out of the housing for seismic activity and shimmying of the unit. And then it has to have a flexible connector. So those are kind of a few things that you might want to upgrade. So SDG&E or the local gas companies don't like the flexible connector through the housing. So some of those companies, depending on who you get, some will red tag it and some won't. But the gist of it is better, it's safer if it's hard piped and then flexible. The electrical outlet in this half bathroom right here is not GFCI protected. This outlet here is not protected.
Okay.
All the other outlets in the exterior and the bathrooms are GFCI protected. So that is really the gist of what I have for you. Overall, It was very clean.
Wow.
And I didn't see one cracked tile on the roof, which is amazing. I mean, that never happens. So the electrical panel is on the far side of the garage. The gas meter is there as well. And then the water main is in the corner of the garage by the door to the living space.
Just say that one more time. A call came through. Block that up.
Oh, overall it went very well, and feel free to call or email with any questions. I'll have the report sent out tomorrow night.
Perfect. Thanks, Chris.